How did I find out I might be breaking some rules I didn't know existed? Great question. I would love to tell you. So me and my family used to go to this very well-known hotel chain every single weekend to swim in their pools because you could swim there without being a guest. It was like a dream come true for a family that had almost no money. Pay to park in their parking garage, walk through their lobby, grab a towel, and then go to their pool. Me, an 8-year-old sitting in a jacuzzi, I'm like, what am I, rich? It was amazing. And after a while I thought, why are we limiting ourselves to just one pool when we could have all of them? So one weekend my brother decided to shake things up and take me to another pool, just me and him. And not just any pool, the Disneyland Hotel Neverland pool that had a limited run from 1999 to 2011 that was every child's dream. We're talking like pirate ship water slides, Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, just like meeting you in the pool kind of situation. So we drive there, we park in the downtown Disney parking lot, we walk up, have our own towels just in case, and we're met at a gate that has a lock on it. And we're like, that's weird. Why would they lock people in and out of going into this very public, very free access pool? So naturally we're waiting for somebody to come out of the gate so we can go into the gate because they shouldn't lock a public pool. That's really stupid. And then I see a security guard on the other side of that gate. And I look at my brother and I'm like, are we allowed to be here? And he looks at me and he's like, probably. So my 8-year-old brain was like, that's all the confirmation I need. Thank you so much. I don't need anything else from you. So I put my stuff on the chair and I go swim with Tinkerbell and Captain Hook. I forgot my goggles that day. And it was the first time my eyeballs ever touched water that had chlorine in it. And I wasn't a fan. And I found out how the other half lived and I didn't like it. So we have a great day, wrap up, go home. And it wasn't until well into my adulthood that I found out that not only that pool wasn't free, all hotel pools are not free if you're not a guest. You cannot just walk into a hotel pool and swim in it because you have the time. That's a huge disappointment to me, honestly. Thank you.
When I was 18, I studied abroad in Paris through my local community college that I was attending at the time. And I don't even know how that's a possibility through a local community college, but it is, so I took it. And then I paid for it myself by working my butt off and saving every single dollar I earned as a server under my mattress until it was time to pay for the trip, and I paid for it myself. So then I am there, and it turns out 18 is the legal drinking age in Paris. So I partook. Towards the end of my trip, I had like a few extra dollars to spend, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to get everything I possibly can for my family with these like $50 that I have in my pocket. Turns out you can get a lot of little mini bottles of wine at 18 in Paris for $50. And so I did. I bought as many as I possibly could, and I filled my entire suitcase with it. And then when you're flying home, they hand you this little card that's like, hey friend, did you buy anything in another country that you're bringing into this country? Because if so, we would love to know. And I was like, hell yeah, I did. An entire suitcase of wine. And they're like, awesome. So then they unzip my suitcase because I told the truth. And then they take the wine out because I'm not legally allowed to own wine at 18 years old in the United States. And then had to escort me to my family with 2 police officers on either side of me. And then when we got to my mom, I was like, surprise, these are my new friends. They have some gifts for you. And they didn't think that was funny. The moment I put fingernail polish on my nails, I feel like a dog that has broken into its owner's toiletries and somehow happened to open up a bottle of nail polish, dipped its paws into it, looked at it, and walked away and let it dry. That is how uncomfortable I am with nail polish on my hands. And the worst part is I've always wanted to be a nail polish person because I think as a society, we've just decided that this is like the ultimate way that young girls connect. And it looks so good on other people. Like I am so emotionally and mentally disconnected from my nails being a different color that when I do have my semi-annual like breakdown and assume that the one answer is a face mask and nail polish like it's tomatoes and you just have to try it every couple years in case your taste buds change. They haven't. And then I paint my nails. I have to look at my hand through a mirror. I can't look at them directly I have to look at them through another device. And then I spiral pretty hard. And of course I don't have nail polish remover because 1, I don't want to believe I'm not a nail polish person, so I didn't buy it. Number 2, it makes my hands feel like I can't breathe when I put it on my hands. So then now I'm just taking regular dish soap, just trying to wash it off. And then it looks like this, and waterproof makeup remover. And then I also tried vodka because I don't know. And of course that didn't work. So now I'm just scraping it off my hands, and I'm wondering if anybody else feels this way about nail polish to the point where they can't breathe, or if it's just me. Let me know.